starting to look more and more like China knows that something is going to pop off with North Korea. It's just a matter of time. And they're taking the steps to prepare for such an event. Now, they have been pulling off drills in the Yellow Sea here recently. They just unveiled their newest destroyer, their only destroyer, and they look to have 6 in their fleet by 2025, with 2 of those being nuclear powered. But right now, it looks like they are preparing for a potential North Korea contingency. Not only have they been sending troops down to the border, like Russia's been doing, moving massive amounts of equipment, but they've gone into an intensified maintenance mode when it comes to preparing their military aircraft. U.S. says they're seeing an extraordinary number of Chinese military aircraft being brought to full readiness. Like I said, with only one aircraft carrier out there, most of these would be launched from land. What is also interesting is if you look here, China has deployed fighter jet drills near North Korea as well. So not only the destroyer drills with a whole fleet and popping off live fire out there in the Yellow Sea on the western side of North Korea, but then the U.S. and their allies are supposed to be setting up on the eastern side of North Korea. While on land, you have South Korea, obviously to the south of North Korea, and then you have China and Russia to the north. Now, they seem to think that there will be a wave of refugees that will be trying to come across the border, and they're definitely making moves to prepare for this. Now we have China deploying these fighter jets in the area for these drills, as well as putting their bombers on high alert. So that's some of the latest information in regards to this theater out here on the world stage. And we are approaching that 25th date that China had warned about in terms of a test going off. And there's a lot of stuff going on geared around the 24th through the 26th that we've picked up here recently. Obviously, the talk and the chatter of a possible test done by North Korea. There's also something going on off our west coast to the southwest of San Diego, where after a week, they are still circling the same spot with multiple aircraft out in the ocean. All anyone can speculate is that they're looking for something, possibly new tech, a sub, something out there off the coast with no proof, just watching them for over a week doing circles in the same area, multiple aircraft. They're refueling in the air with Omega fuel liners, everything. Then we've had Russia skirting Alaska's coast 2 days in a row, coming closer and closer on the west coast as well. But with all this stuff in motion here, we also have a drill in New Jersey. It's supposed to be for the detonation of a nuclear device that's going to reach, well, the ring would reach into Manhattan, into NYC. It's supposed to be a detonation right there at the end of the Lincoln Tunnel in New Jersey. And they're having a big event for it where they're planning, have this big procedure underway to monitor what happens when that all goes down. So that's going to be an event in that same time frame in New Jersey, a big drill going down. Then we have this eerie message that was dropped last year that I just covered in another video. September of last year, a man in New Jersey, of all places, headed toward Hoboken, picked up on 16:30 a.m. a weird message pertaining to Trump. At the time, he thought it said Trump will go 26. That's what he told me. It kind of sounded like it. I put the video out. That's where it's at. Until people come back to me and they say, hold on, it sounds like it's saying Trump April 26th. Mind you, this was September of last year. Some freak incident over the radio in New Jersey where it just kept repeating it. And it definitely is saying Trump April 26th. Hopefully nothing happens on these dates. They just come to pass. Nothing huge goes down. But this window is definitely one to watch here in terms of activity in multiple places. But I will continue to update on the situation as things change. Wanted to get this out there, let it be known. China putting their bombers on high alert. One of the latest moves here on the heels of them sending troops to the border. And I will continue to update as things change. Make sure to tune in Underground World News Live, Dabu 7/7, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be discussing updates to this and a whole lot more. Much love.